you can modify the color however you want. I'm gonna have this coming down a little bit here, leave the middle over here white, and have a little those brown color at the bottom. Now I'm gonna start with the biggest shape. So I'm gonna take a little gamsel to make it a little bit lighter. Start from a little lighter. Ooh, that's very dark. So I'm going to take a little white color. Okay, here you go. And have a little bit blue with it. Okay, to see how the color look like. And getting there, I'm gonna have a little bit more gamsel. And take a look, and here you go. Like that, coming down over here. I like this shape pointed into the tree over here. So I modified that a little bit, turn it this way purposely. Yeah, last week we did a watercolor demonstration, talk about how to use dry brushes for the snow in the watercolor painting. Now we're doing the same effect, but how we're going to do that with oil painting. I'm going to have a little bit over here, just get a little bit dry brush of it, and we're going to put the white color a little bit later to enhance it. Yellow color and the Prussian blue, mix it together. And this is very bright green color. You may not really want that bright. In that case, you want to have a little red into it. Then let's test it. If this is what you want. This is definitely a little bit bright. I'm going to take a little white because it's a little bit too dark. I'm going to get a little bit. I'm going to show you, okay, like this. So I need to have a little bit red. That's very simple, right? So it's only the three color can mix any color actually you need. And this is a little bit more gray. I think it need to be a little bit lighter. So get a little bit white, mix into it. Okay, now we're gonna start over here. Take a look. Now we have some foundation color. Let me add some dark color into it. So I'm gonna have some just the red and the blue color together. These two colors together, making it very dark. Now I'm going to just put that right under here. Okay, see that color? That color looks like a brownish color. Paint the dark color before add the light color on the top. That, here we go. I'm going to have that red. Have some yellow. Okay, now let's take a look at. That's very red. Let's get a little yellow. More yellow. Okay, that's good. You see that? That you don't have to mix too well together. And right there. Ooh, you already have some kind of gray color. I'm gonna have that, put it down over here. This can be a little bit thicker, but you don't have to cover the whole thing yet. Just experiment. Oil allow you to have more time to experiment because the medium allow you to do it for a longer time. Let's play with the color. I think that the color over here, that's pretty good. It looked very dark at the beginning, right? Because of that, it's just the color contrast with the white canvas. After you have some color in, you can see a little bit better. But at this point, don't rush into getting the detail. Get the yellow and get a little blue. I rarely use oil, but if you do use oil, you can use this walnut oil. And the walnut medium, and it's not toxic. So I'm going to have a little bit out, a little oil, put it right here. Now I'm going to take a look. Now it's easier to attach into the canvas. I'm going to take a little bit more oil. Here you go. And put it in right over here. Okay, this is good. Oil actually making it thinner, but at the same time you add the additional oil to the paint. The paint already has oil mixed into the tube. Too much oil is not a good thing. Keep that in mind. You don't want to just, oh, oil is good. Let me have more oil, more oil, more oil. And then the painting will easier to crack. Have it enough. That's good. Okay. Came with the tube is already pretty good mixed. Now the length looks is pretty good. Now I'm gonna also I don't have to fill it into all the gap. Okay, no need to. Now this is good over here. I like that, and the top over here a little bit soft. They're actually a little bit interesting. I'm gonna go into that. This is good. Now I'm gonna have a little bit orange color. Okay, orange, and orange that will be with a little bit green already in my brush. Now it looks like brown, right? So this is good. And coming over here, I like that color. Drag it through. And here you go. And divide the green shade. Okay, like that. Only looking for shape. And looking for color. And I'm gonna have some color over here too. Dragging through. And now it definitely feel a little bit more richer. It's not like before, looks like empty, right? I'm gonna have this softer. This is good. And maybe also have a little bit darker color, a little bit darker brown, like that. And have a little bit darker color, like that. It's all about balance, shape, how you want it. Okay, like that. That's is good. So I can drag the color a little bit. Use the side brush like this. Okay, here you go. All right, that's good. Now the land is getting better. This shape, and I think the colors is good. And now we're gonna go up to there. But before we do that, now I mix a little bit more of the green color. Now I'm gonna actually add maybe a little bit yellowish green color. I'm gonna put it here. Just tap on it. And I'm gonna see. I have a little bit lighter. Okay, a little bit lighter brown color. Like that. Okay. That distract that from those brown, too much brown. So I'm gonna actually divide it. So like that, it can divide that, the shape. And over here too. And the middle over here, I'm gonna have a little bit lighter green color. So I'm gonna actually here we can have the color going through here a little bit farther. Okay, and I'm gonna have a little bit lighter green color. So I'm gonna continue get that little yellow and with the green over here, but we need a little bit lighter, so mix that white paint with it. Now, ooh, that may be too light. Get a little bit blue color and mix back over here. That's good. Now I'm going to take a look, and I hold my brush this way and just with the side. See that? That's good. Going to a little bit light like this, coming to here, and a little bit over here too, like a little broken color. And that's good. Maybe over here I'm gonna have that a little bit coming this way. Oh, this is good. Okay, nice. Over here have a little bit color over here too. Okay, I think the dark shape a little bit too much. I'm gonna just break it down a little bit. I think have a little bit more subtle. Right, that's good. Oh, very rich. Now I'm gonna get rid of a little bit over there, and this is good. I think we're gonna keep the land. Oh, one more thing. I'm gonna have a little bit lighter, a little bit yellow and red. Use a little white, and I want to make this brown, the top of this color, a little bit lighter, like that. Now this is good. And going up over here, like that. Pretty good. And set a little bit texture, like that. Okay, now get a little richer and richer. And I'm gonna have a little bit white. I'm gonna take a look at if I can need to make it a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter now. Add a little white to it. And here you go. Now we're going to just modify the color. Right? We modified it. And here we go. Make this just a little bit lighter. Alright, is that a little bit better? And we're going to have a little red too. I'm going to see a little red, a little bit more red over here. And get a little bit white. And by the way, all we use only the 3 colors plus the white. And you can actually do anything you want. I'm going to just have the texture over here. We want some texture. Just use the side of the brush, texture like this. Now the color a little bit lighter. That's the shape. Again, we're going to paint, mix a little light color, paint this a little bit later. But just set a little bit tone over there. And most important, we care about this color, and this color. How's the balance? And I think this can be even lighter. So we're gonna see. We're gonna make it even lighter. I'm gonna get a little white into it. A little bit over here. Let's continue. Balance it. Okay. Is that lighter enough or too light? I'm gonna mix this into this color. Maybe it will be right. It will be good. Okay, that's good. It just keep play with the value and the color. Okay, so don't just say let's get to the details. No, holding back. Okay, not going too fast. So in this demo, I want to emphasize don't rush into the color adjusting step. I'm gonna have a little bit more blue on this side. Okay, now a little bit more blue. I think the color get better now. Now what I'm gonna do at the bottom over here, now I'm gonna take the brown color. Now come back over here. I'm gonna cover. There's a little gap over here. I'm gonna actually have a little bit darker, get a little bit red, right? Have the blue color together. A little bit like that. That is a little bit warmer. Now I'm gonna have this color. Oh, it needs to be a little bit more blue because right now it's too much red. Right, I'm gonna have that color. That's good. And oh, too warm. In that case, get a little bit more blue. That's simple. Simple formula. Okay, over here, I'm gonna have that a little bit darker over here too. Okay, I'm gonna have that a little bit like a dried tree. And a little bit over here too. For the suggestions of the light brown color over here. So I'm gonna have that. Okay, you don't have to be very controlled. That's okay. Okay, have that. Little color over there. And also have a little bit color over here. Just use the side brush like this. This is good. That's good. I'm gonna have a little bit over here too. And I'm gonna have maybe coming up a little bit, something like this. Like that. A little bit more white mixed into it. I'm gonna get a little bit thicker. Okay, not really light. Get a little red. Get a little blue, right? It's always between the red and the blue color. Now I'm gonna take this color to take a look. And see that this is the white color coming down over here, a little bit lighter color. I'm going to see how it look. I'm going to look and paint. And that. Oh, I like that. And extend this coming down a little bit softer. Okay, like this. I'm going to have that. That's good. And coming over here, a little drive. Okay, keep the little texture. And I think this color is really good. I like that. I'm gonna coming over here and put this color in here as well. And coming in over here like that. That's good. I'm gonna coming up a little bit, seeing those texture. Oh, sometimes it's less is more, right? And that's good. Lots of time. Less is more. Okay. Now we're gonna have a little bit more blue. Can you take a look at this color compared to the color? Actually, you might want more, and that will be a little bit more blue. Put a little blue color, get a little white mix into it, and let's take a look. Is that too light? Okay, maybe get a little bit more blue. Have the opportunity to make it more blue. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that's the color coming down over here, and we're gonna actually add the white color. Now we're gonna just have the dry brush like that. You can see that there's some dry color, so you can see it, some color underneath. And we have this, have the color in here as well. And here you go, like that. This is very good foundation for this. And let's take a look at the up over here. Need to be also have a little bit something of this color. Okay, now on the top over here, you need to have a little bit more like a orangeness color. So that means they have a little bit more red. A little bit more red mixed with the blue. You see that? We just bounce in between these three colors. Right? So take a look at this color, maybe a little lighter already, right? So I'm not sure. Oh, still too dark. So I'm gonna have a little bit red and have a little white. Is that simple, right? And maybe a little bit more red. Okay, here we go. And have that. Ooh, it's too close to this color, so I'm gonna have a little bit more white. Okay, when you mix the white color, just put it a little bit on the side over here, and then you don't want to have this directly mixed into with everything over here, because it may not be that need that much. Okay, this is good. Now I'm gonna have this a little bit shape coming up over here. That's good. And I'm gonna have a little shape like that. I have a little shape over here. This is good. And the bottom over here, maybe a little bit more red. Okay, have a little bit more red, and have a little shape over here too. It could be part of the mountain. It doesn't look like the house that much. So put a little light color there. That will be fine. Right there. Now we're gonna put the, and here you go. And we're gonna put the there's a little bit more details there, which is more red. And we're gonna see that color. How does that look? A little bit more red in here, but add a little white. It may be good. Let's take a look. We're gonna just put on, and that's too much red. Actually, too much red. Get a little bit more white. Okay, this is good. Let's see. And that's good. It doesn't need to be very sharp. Okay, here you go. Let's see. That's good. You don't have to do exactly like the reference. No need to. Maybe another way could be even better. But since this mountain is very close to us right here, so we need to give it enough of the details. Okay, a little bit more white. Ooh, too much white. Okay, get a little red in here. Okay, we're gonna have that a little bit coming down here like that, a little bit longer. That's good. All right, that's good. And take a look on this side. We also give it a little bit something and organize it. Right, this is pretty good. Like that. Now we're seeing enough of the things here. Now here's what we're gonna do. After this, we know a little bit better how we're gonna deal with the orange tree. So I'm gonna actually have a little bit more yellow and orange and red become orange, right? So on the side, I'm gonna mix that a little bit brown, which is also from the orange, and the blue. I'm gonna have that a little bit over here, on the side over here, like that. Just use the brush, tap on it. That's good. Like that. A little bit darker over here. Okay, that's good. We're gonna have a little bit a few shape over here too. Just put it on. We need to organize that a little bit better. I'm gonna have that a little bit brown over here, in middle over here. Oh, need to be darker. Have a little bit more brown. Okay, like this. That's good. A little bit brown. Okay. So we're gonna make this look a little bit, have more weight, a little bit thicker. Okay, this is good. Okay, now I'm going to start adding some heavier color, a little bit thicker. And here we go. Now we're going to use a smaller brush. Okay, let's come back with this number 1. Now I'm going to use something really, really thick. So I'm going to have even more yellow. The yellow is very thick. And with the red. Now here we go. Now I'm going to just tap on it and see. Have much thicker on the side and the edge over here. A little bit thicker. Okay, that's good. Have a little bit more like a form. Okay, that's good. There you go. Gonna mix that a little bit thicker, a little bit more together. That's good. And I'm gonna have that. Oh, I'm gonna have a little bit. Oh, I'll come back, use a little bit more white. But let's see. That's good, like that. That's all about contrast, a different property of the color, the contrast, bright and thick and okay, drive or a little bit wet. Now it's getting a little bit better, and I'm gonna get more red, and I'm gonna have more red and put it out over here like that. That's good. And take a look at over here. I'm gonna have that a little bit more red. Okay. That's good. At the bottom over here, I'm gonna have a little bit thicker color, like this. Here you go. Just drag it. Okay, here you go. Like that. Okay. And the tree looks pretty good, huh? Very thick. Over here, a little bit thicker. Okay, now take a look at on this side. Okay, and the tree, I like the tree, very interesting. Now, over here, I'm gonna have that a little bit over here, cover that, and here you go, a little bit over here. Okay, so if you want, you can, oh, I'm gonna put a little brown color in the middle. So you can still coming back over here, say, okay, I'm gonna have a little bit dark color over there. I'm gonna have a little bit dark color over here. And then if you want, you can also put back a little bit orange color to it if you think those brown color too much. If you want to cover it. Okay, like that. Here we go. Now I'm gonna coming over here. Here we go. That's good. Okay, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna come back to even give it a little bit more thicker. Here we go. Now I'm gonna have more yellow coming back away with the red color. Okay, come back over here and I'm gonna have even thicker and put it right on top. I'm gonna get a little bit more yellow and take a look at here. I'm gonna have that a little bit lighter. See that? Thicker and richer. Okay, that's good. Right here and a little bit more. Okay, that's good. A little bit define like that. Here we go. That's good. Make it more and more look sophisticated. Okay, a little bit more yellow on the top over here. And here you go. That's good. And okay, look at that. Now I'm gonna come back away. It's just almost like a almost sculpture. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's very good. Couple more shape. And on the outside over here, now I'm gonna have very thin, drag it in here. So make it feel like in a little bit distance. Okay, right there. A big distance. That's just good. I'll come back over here. Even just put a little orange color right on the top. A little bit orange color right over here on the top. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Pretty nice. And the color of the mountain also looks very nice. Okay, and look at the ground. It's pretty nice. So I'm gonna have this to drag the color down over here because the gap over here looks very persistent. I don't want that persistent. Drag that down over here, make it a little bit softer, like that, and maybe get a little bit orange color, and have it a little bit over here like this. Here you go. Maybe this too much. I'm gonna drag that a little bit. Okay, look a little bit interesting, nice. That's good. And let's see. Now the mountain looks pretty good. I'm gonna drag this shape. There's a little bit orange color. I'm gonna drag this. It's come down a little bit. And cover a little bit more. This is good. And I'm gonna take a look at here. And also a little bit drag a little bit over here. That's good. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Look like the tree. We spent quite a bit of time over here. Now time to stop it. Now we're gonna take a look at the snow at the top. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to first use the larger brush and just use this number 6. Now I'm gonna put some gray color over here. So what I'm gonna do, and this color is good, right? This is a little bit I'm gonna add a little white over here, and that will be getting the color very much I want. It's already have a little bit cool gray color for the mountain. So I'm going to take a look at here and Take a look over there. You see that? Too much yellow though. I don't want that much yellow over there. There's no yellow supposed to. And what I'm going to do, take away some of the color with the yellow. And now I'm going to add the blue back over here. And I think this is good. Let's take a look at here. Oh, too much blue. I'm going to have a little bit red or maybe a little orange. We have some orange over here. And this is good. I'm going to have a little white. And here you go. Now come back over here. It's good. Like that, a little bit softer color. And this is good. I'm going to have that a little bit more white. Here we go. Continue. From here, coming down. And here we go. Now, with the dark color underneath, we can make it very soft blending. Okay, here we go. Now coming down over here. So I'm going to show you how to make it soft. Just right here, just there. Very soft. This is good. Coming over here is the trick of having the dark color underneath and have the light color put in the top. This is good. Right. Now I'm going to have a little bit white. I'm just going to put the white directly on it. You see, I'm taking a little white right here. I'm going to have the white over here and have the white mix the color over here, coming all the way to the left side. Okay, that's good. And softer. And softer over here. And this can come down a little bit softer. And a little bit over here, softer. That's good. Right there. Okay, now I have some interesting soft feeling. Now I'm going to have the same color down over here. And just push that. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to have a little bit softer. So now I'm going to clean the brush. Almost clean the, oh, still useful. Put it here. Okay, so I'm going to change the brush. I'm going to use this brush. And almost like a no color, right? I'm going to clean the brush. There's no color. Now what I want to do, I'm going to just blend this two color together. Can you see that? And now create a very soft blending. Can you see that? You have the dark color first and have the light color on the top. And over here, can you see that? Ooh, very nice. And have the soft color. That's good. I'm going to have a little bit soft color over here too. And that's good. Now, I'm going to, over here, this looks good already. We don't have to do more than that. And what's the next thing we're going to do? We're going to paint it, some of the white shape on the top. And I'm going to use a smaller brush. Let me see. What is, I'll have a, this is good. This is a very tiny, tiny brush. I'm going to have there a white. Here you go. Let's take a look right on this side. Now, take a look, drag over. Just directly use white. And drag over. Look, okay, look first. And coming over here. There you go, like this. And some white over. There you go, like that. Drag it over here. I'm gonna have see the little bit light shape. Like that. You see that? Very simple, right? I'm gonna have a little light shape directly coming down. Like this. And have the little feel light shape. This is good. Okay, now I'm gonna have a little bit more white. Take a look at this. The shape very interesting. Oh, wrong place. Okay, gonna have a little bit small shape like that. And why don't I just embed that in together over here? This is good. Now I'm gonna have this coming and coming and put a little light shape over there like that. Nice. Here you go. I'm gonna continue use the white and take a look at this. No color yet. Let's just put a little color there and put that in. Oh, look at that. There's something coming from the mist. Okay, you can soften that coming up. That's what the oil can help you. Yeah, blend the color. I'm gonna have this coming up. Coming up over here. Here you go. Nice. It's all the way connect to the top. And have some light. See the light shape coming down like this. Lift the gap. Okay, here you go. That's good. And take a look at right here. Have a little white. That's good. I'm gonna keep that little bit turning into the orange tree. Okay, and let the motion coming down like this way. I don't want it coming down a little bit too straight. So keep your creative license. Do what you feel is supposed to be. Okay, now I'm gonna have the painting the white onto here. Okay, right here. Here you go. Now, here you go. I may come back to bring some darker shade, but let's see. Let's see what we can do. And a little light shape over here. Okay, turn around the brush. Okay, very interesting. So if you have a brush that's very old, it has already lost lots of hair, don't throw it away. This could be a very good brush for you to, in some occasions, in some purpose. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Oop. Let's take a look at here, a little bit light. Like this. Like that. Here you go. There's a little bit more white shape. Right over here. That's good. Alright, this is actually coming over like this. Have a little bit connection. Okay, have a little bit over here. You can see a little bit shape over there. It's very interesting. Like this. You see some area we make it very, very thick over the time. Right? And this is good. You can have a little bit light over there. And you got a little bit light shape over here. That's good. Now we get a little bit more defined. We're gonna have a little bit more darker, the blue color. And then we're gonna add a little bit more white shape. It's just gonna build up thicker and thicker, but you don't want it build up thicker without a reason. Like over here, I'm gonna make it a little bit thicker just for the texture. I'm gonna making that a little bit thicker over here. The more you have the layering, you're gonna seeing that richer and richer feeling of the color. And like the grass over here, it start with very, very simple green color. Now you have more, a little bit more depth, more interest in that.